Greetings, my name is Perla Kyoto. I am a creative awareness facilitator. So what that means is that I just help you to be creative with your life so that you can create the experiences that you want. Okay, life is about creating experiences. Uh, so we just play. I allow you to play, to be creative, and for you to understand also that nothing means anything unless you give it a meaning, right? So what meaning are we putting into things, and what does that do within us? So today we're talking about teacher and student. Okay, now with my perception of a teacher before had to do with waiting for somebody to go ahead and teach me. And if I didn't have that teacher, then I cannot learn. But now I know that the teacher is I, that no one can teach anything to anybody. So now my perception and my actions about this thing is different. Now I'm not waiting for anybody to come teach me because I'm the teacher now. Okay, I am my own teacher. No one can teach anything to anybody but myself. So we can look at it this way. Somebody, let's say you are the students and somebody is teaching you, right? Per se. And you are listening to this person and you're taking notes and whatnot, okay? Now, when you go ahead and take notes, that's you taking responsibility to learn, okay? That is you making the gesture, and when you go home and you do your homework, that is you doing that. But if there is a person that the teacher, quote unquote, is teaching and is not paying attention in the class, doesn't give a hoot about what's going on, the teacher is talking in vain. So who's the teacher there? Right? Well, we don't see, well, there's a lot of ways you can see this, but we don't see a teacher. Okay, because the person that is facilitator, I say that the teacher is the facilitator. The person facilitating, or the teacher, you can call it teacher, depending on your definition of a teacher. Let's say if you say it is a teacher, that person is talking in vain because the student does not want to learn. Okay, so the person sitting there not doing anything, which is actually the teacher, is not teaching himself and allowing himself to pay attention to what's going on so that he can start grasping things and he can make that information that the teacher, quote unquote, is giving a part of him, right? So what happens also when we're thinking a teacher is a teacher, right? A person teaching you is the teacher. Well, if you don't have a teacher, you may not want to learn anything because you don't have anybody to facilitate anything for you. You don't have anybody to tell you to do things the right way if we're thinking that there is a right and a wrong way to do things. So you're not going to take initiatives to learn, right? To learn anything for yourself. So what happens when we think that the teacher is the teacher? One of the things is that we are codependent. We're waiting for the teacher to do something, okay? And we're not learning anything. Oh, you can say you're not learning anything, but we're always learning something, right? so, so if you get to think that you are the teacher, okay, you are the teacher that teaches yourself, then you will see that everything that you do in a daily basis is you teaching yourself how to do it. It does not matter what that is. If you're sitting watching TV all day, that's what you're teaching yourself to do it. You are conducting an experiment because essentially what we're doing is that we're moving elements around. We are moving our bodies and whatnot, and then we'll get a result from that. Okay? You are creating codependence on that which you are doing. Okay? Because what you're teaching yourself, that's your lifestyle, and that's going to become bigger for you. It's going to become bigger for you. The more you do something, the more you want to do it. Okay? If you find gratification in that, if you like what you're doing. Okay? So a person that likes to sit watching TV, then they may see 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3 hours, and then next thing you know, they're all day watching TV. Or whenever they have a downtime, they go ahead and watching TV. A person that loves to read and enjoys reading and is welcoming that, and they're teaching themselves how to do that, they go ahead and do it, right? They read, and they get to read really quickly, right? One person can read a book in a day, a book in such hours in the day, okay? because they're teaching themselves how to do that. So whatever it is that you're teaching yourself you're doing, you are creating more skills that has to do with that, more abilities. So what abilities are you creating through that which you are teaching yourself? Okay? So if you can play with the idea, all right, there's nothing that has a meaning unless the meaning you put on it. But if you're looking at anything at any point, does the meaning that you're putting into something, is it allowing you to play it and create results that you really enjoy and that makes you feel fulfilled, allows you to feel fulfilled with whatever it is you're doing? So you can ask yourself that question. So that's just a little bit of thing that I would like to share for you. If you want my facilitating services, you may go ahead and inbox me. And yeah, you may go ahead also and comment on beneath this video what it is that you're thinking. Let's say your relationship between teacher and student. How has that been for you? Okay, has it worked for you? If you're thinking that the teacher is different than you are, right? And if you're thinking that per se what you're doing is not your teacher, is not something that you're teaching yourself every single day, no matter what that is. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy.